I'm going to be telling you about 5 common mistakes that freelancers make and how to avoid them. If you're making these mistakes, you might just be losing out on a lot of money, a lot of connections, and just a lot of things. So the first mistake is quoting too low just to win a job. Guys, I know you're desperate. Desperate people do desperate things, but don't quote too low because you want to win a job. I have a lot of experiences where I quoted too low and the clients that turned out to be clients that was going to pay me a lot more. So don't quote too low just to get a job. Instead of that, you can quote a range. Let's say you are not sure where these clients start. You can ask them for their budget. You can quote a range. You can also just quote what you want to charge. And then if they now say no, oh, I can't afford this, then you can now ask them what they can afford. A lot of times you're going to be losing out on a lot of money if you quote too low just because, oh, I want to win a job. So guys, don't do that. Don't quote too low just to win a job. The second mistake that freelancers make is that they do not research. I know researching is the brunt work. I know it is stressful. I know you don't want to do it. But then a lot of time, researching would save you a lot of heartache. Now, what are the places where you should research for? Now, before you pitch a client, it's always good to research. You don't have to do in-depth research where you know everything about them. But then find out, okay, who is this client? What position do they hold in their company? Are they a major decision maker in their company? Can they employ you for the role? Make sure to do your research. What are the issues they have? Do they have a blog? Another thing you should research is research on the company before you have an interview. So when you're going to have an interview, you may be tempted to just, go with the information that you have available. One thing you must never do is to go to an interview without researching the company. A lot of times, because you know the company inside out, you're able to answer their questions, you're able to meet them at their point of need, you're able to know what to quote even, because a lot of times their rates, their salary ranges are usually on their website, or maybe there's an employee that already talks about their salary range, Glassdoor, or a lot of places where you can find their budget for each role, and that way you don't underquote or overquote. So make sure to research a company before you go for an interview. Now, another thing you must also do is research market rates. A lot of times you don't know what other freelancers are charging. You don't know who other freelancers are working with. When you research with other freelancers, you have the opportunity to not charge less for charge more. You have the opportunity to know what people are doing. And also, researching helps you to get jobs, to get good jobs, to get clients who are at their hot sale points, meaning that if you pitch them today, they can reply you today. So that's what researching does for you. You can use the Boolean search method. You can use just the normal Google search method. But guys, you must always research. Another mistake that freelancers make is saying yes to everything. Like I said, I know you're desperate, but you can't say yes to everything. You can choose to say no. You can choose to say that, oh, you see this work, I'm not taking it on. If not, you may get burnt out. You may get to accept and work for toxic clients. And you may get to do work that wouldn't be your best work. And so sometimes, I know, there's the thing about fake it till you make it. But sometimes that you know that you cannot do this work. My dear, just say no. Most times, clients respect you when you say no. For example, there's this post that I saw on LinkedIn about a client who wanted to hire a freelance writer for a particular amount of money. But then this freelance writer looks at the client's website and says that, oh, your priority right now is not blog posts. Your priority right now is not social media content. Your priority is this, and this is going to help with your revenue. And freelancer says no to this client, and guys, these clients respected this freelancer. That way, at another time, when the freelancer says yes, they know that this freelancer is not just after their money. The freelancer is after giving them value. So don't say yes to everything. Say yes to what you can do. Say yes to where your role is relevant in. And also say yes to clients you think would give you good work culture, would pay your worth, and would be able to give you feedback and recommendations at the end of the day. Another mistake freelancers make, the fourth mistake that freelancers make, is not diversifying their income. I know there's money in the freelance remote world, but that money in freelance world is not everything, and it may not come at every time. There's some times when you're going to be on a high, and there's some times when you're going to be on a low. Guys, there are some times when I had 6 clients paying me for different things, and there's sometimes when I just had 1 client. Now, if you do not diversify your income streams, you will not be able to meet up with your needs. You will not be able to keep up with your lifestyle. And so you must make sure to diversify your income. Get into other things. Invest in stocks, invest in bonds, invest in a business. You can even buy landed property. Another thing you must do is also to get another stream of income which is not online. I know this may sound like, oh, why should I do that? But then a lot of times, you don't know how the internet is going to go. You don't know if the app where you use, where you find your clients the most, is going to be banned in your country. And guys, you can't do anything about it. To diversify your income, get into other passive streams of income. I mean, I have a video where I talked about 5 ways you can make money online if you're lazy. Watch that video. You can do UGC, you can do surveys online, you can post pictures, anything. You can do literally a lot of things. And not just that, you can also turn your income into educational content, meaning that, oh, you create educational content, you do consultations, you create content for people, you do clarity sessions. You can literally do a lot of things with just one skill that you have. So from that one skill, you can create a digital product, can create templates, you can create ebooks. You can literally do a lot of things with that skill. You don't have to earn money from just doing your skill. Let's say you're a graphic designer. You don't just have to just design designs to always earn money. You can choose to create templates, Canva templates, and sell to people. You can literally diversify your income in a lot of ways. And if you're not doing that yet, you're making a huge mistake as a freelancer. So don't do that. Now, the final mistake that freelancers make is not networking. You can't be an island. I know you want to win that gig so bad. I know you want to get into that role so bad. But then the fellow freelancer is not your competition. I mean, we're in Nigeria. A lot of us are in Nigeria, and Nigerians are marginalized in the world. And so you cannot make your fellow freelancer your competition. Your competition is the world. You're literally competing on it with a global audience. And so you must always learn to network. LinkedIn, for example, is a great place to network. If you've just started using LinkedIn, you're sleeping under a rock. You're not even living under a rock, you're sleeping under a rock. And so you need to use LinkedIn. You need to connect with people. You need to network with people. There's FCDC. FCDC helps freelancers from BIPOC communities to be able to meet themselves, get mentors, and just be able to compete on a global scale. So you can join Slack groups like FCDC. There are literally a lot of platforms where you can meet other freelancers, connect with them, network with them. You can get outsourced opportunities. You will curate your feed when you network with other freelancers in your field. That way you see things, you know what is happening, you know how to improve your skill, you can see new jobs, you can get invited to roles that you wouldn't be invited to if you don't know these people. I know a lot of freelancers who have gotten jobs, gotten gigs just because they know someone who knows someone. So guys, you can't sleep on networking. You have to network. And so these are the 5 common mistakes that freelancers make, and you should not make these mistakes. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment if you know any other mistake that freelancers make. And if you have any questions, you want to book a clarity session, you want to book a consultation call with me, please reach out to me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video with a freelancer that you know. Bye.